Guys, Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, have 3 and fall down Thursday. This will not be an hour long. So the first comment was from NIHAP. Good job. What are we looking at today? Delirium Red, 8%. And like I said, we already know it's going to be, it has to be awesome because it has foil on top. I'm going to use my favorite bottle opener. It also comes with an AR-15 pistol. Okay, let's get our happy little pour on here. Well, now we know why it's called Delirium Red. Shake it off. Belgian ale. 11.2 ounces. So we got screwed by an elephant that looks like he's got a little bit of push going on there. A little brown mouse might be licking that tail. Okay, well it's red. It has kind of a distinctive floral smell, like, walk up to a bouquet of flowers and go, a little bit of the Belgian thing going on underneath it, but it has a very floral smell. Let's hope that doesn't continue. And the second comment was from Ben N saying third, where in fact he was second. So, cheers. It's a little bit like drinking aftershave. Zeus, stalkers confirmed. Oh yeah, there was 4 of you pathetic little snowflakes. You little snowflakes look so cute in your beanbag chair. Zeus, congratulations indeed. Hashtag Justin's Final Mission is a great cause, and you are great for helping make it happen. Try Zeus. Get a lot of help. So that's what makes this all possible, and you were one of them. J-Dog, here from work. See, that's how that works. New York, half-ass prepper, or affectionately known as NIHAP. It's called CSA. Crime Scene Investigator, or Community Supported Agriculture. I highly recommend it. I am definitely going to be looking into it. McLean, 5179, I want to encourage you to look at the Paramilitary 2 knife from Spyderco. You, my friend, do not need to send me to go look at that knife. That knife has been on my wish list for about 3 years. I wish it wasn't, in the $100 range. I personally have a Spyderco Tenacious, and this was my primary carry for a long time, and I'm not sure if I've ever even sharpened this knife, and you could still shave the nads on a mosquito. What?
Is that any way to greet me?
I mean, Your Majesty.
Not bad.
Here, try this. Here, just smell it.
I'm eating a carrot.
I don't give a shit. Smell this.
You can smell like carrot.
Tell me what's the first thing you think of when you smell it.
Ugh.
Women's perfume?
Ugh.
Can I quote you on that?
Ugh.
Direct from Ms. Ebomey is ugh. Double. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. You have to make your own salad tonight, okay?
God. I'll cut you.
I'll shoot you.
Okay, you win.
I'm kidding.
So, McLean 5179, I would love the paramilitary too. Yeah, I'll probably get one someday, but sometimes it's just really hard to justify spending, you know, $100 or more on a knife. She has an AK-47 up her ass. She's dreaming of Midway, USA, and purchasing some mags.
That's an ugly butt.
That's yeah, oof. Yeah, that's terrible. You want to see the front? I got the other picture too.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Okay. These are a live request. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. Is that better?
No.
Well, for the sake of Ammo Head 73, I'm going with the other
The
side.
shitter.
Yeah. Where'd it go? Where'd she go?
Where'd your shitter girl go? There she is.
You gotta admit, it would be fun to be laying in a swimming pool as opposed to standing here in the frickin' basement.
Well, yeah.
Stephen Bush, sweet holster. Too bad the gun is a piece of shit. Edited. Love you. Well, obviously there's a mag issue. Otherwise, let's put it this way. In the last video, and she watched it. In the last video that Jay sent me from Elite Ammunition, the gun fired and fired and fired and fired, and I'm not sure if it's sand or what he has in his shooting tank, but he pretty much crop dusted the entire shop.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. J-Dog, hell yeah, I'll be over for the drawing. So as it stands right now, hypothetically speaking, in for sure is J-Dog. Maybe Brian McCown might come over from the Dakotas.
I would really like to see Brian.
I'll have to make sure that he sees this part. Somebody tell Brian to look at 8 minutes into the brew review. J-Dog, my friend J-Dog, Brian, Eric C., and I have yet to talk to the DFC.
Will Johnny be here too?
Oh man, you know what? That's a possibility because the contest is over on June 10th, and then I'm not going to do a drawing during the week, so the giveaway would have to happen maybe the following weekend. Mm-hmm. It depends on everybody's schedule. This is really not all that good. It's I don't know how to describe it. It has a sweet, unfortunately it has a sweet like floral, like a woman's perfume.
I don't know what it smells like. It just doesn't, it smells like beer to me.
This is
Stuff in it.
This smells like beer with stuff in it.
Yep, that's what it smells like.
Can't wait till you start your brew channel.
That's not going to happen.
JR10. Okay, so this is probably a stupid question. I am a professional with these. Don't do this at home. What is gained by fully dipping a mag? It seems to me that the mag's function is directly proportional to the firearm's function. Maybe I'm missing something, but as far as I can see, 99.99% of the mag, when inserted, is not visible. As Spock would say, to alter the exterior of the mechanism at the risk of reliability is not logical. Not trying to pee in the soup here, just some good beer and thinking out loud. No, that is...
What are you saving those for?
What? I have no idea why I'm saving those. Just in case I don't know. Because it seems to give you frickin' hours of entertainment. That's why. Hey, look. Looks like your rifle is excited to see me. JR10. Let me tell you exactly why those mags are dipped. Because when me and Jay talked, Jay said that he does the accurizing, and I was very interested in all that. Then he talked about that he deals with row bar. It's going to be worth money someday. I'm going to be able to retire on that bitch. She's holding the Noid from my Domino's pizza days. Sorry, Jay, I digress. Sorry, let me get out of the way of the... Yeah. Jay then told me that he has row bar. He doesn't do this in house. It's row bar. It goes out to row bar. But their schedule sucks. So it's kind of like Jay gets the gun in, and in a matter of hours, I mean, he can do his shit. But then everything has to be broken down because everything was row bar coated and shipped off to row bar, and now you're on their schedule. Then when stuff comes back, you know, then they're sending the parts that needed to be hydro dipped off to be hydro dipped. Long story short, those mags got done up like that because I have a YouTube channel, and I yet to this moment in time, even though it's been seen, I have yet to do an official video for Jay because I needed to get this sorted out. Wanted the gun to be reliable. I wanted to know that I had made several trips up to my range, had some footage, and felt 100% reliable with carrying the gun. Those mags were dipped because I have a YouTube channel. And they would be laying on the table, and, you know, because Jay, it had never been done. And Jay at Elite just thought it would be cool just to do the whole thing, to be a nice guy. He had them done just because they'd be laying on the desk in a video and they could be seen. Lesson learned. Still to this moment in time, in the videos that he has shot, no pun intended, of him shooting the gun, he has had 100% success rate with the new mags with his springs in them, and no success with the dipped mags. So something changed a little bit. That and that bar that helps push the mag out was bent way too much. I don't know if one of the times I was doing this or I was doing that. I mean, I don't know how the thing got bent, but that excessive pressure pushing down probably didn't allow it to not only fully seat, but even if it was just too much. It was, again, it was one little part that, you know, part of a big group of parts. So, you know, anybody that wants to say, you know, have you learned your lesson on doing stuff like this? No, because I do this shit to stuff all the time. You know, the only reason that it's public is because it's public and you know about it. It's public because Jay at Elite Ammunition was very, very vocal that nothing gets sugar-coated, nothing gets covered, there is no, you know, and I'm the one. I was just like, Jay, you know, you're a good friend, I just assume get this resolved and have you get the gun functioning. I don't want anything, and he was the one that was no. show it, talk about it. And he is 100% right. Any company can have bad things happen. Me, I should work for Consumer Reports, because this is the shit that happens to me all the time. This is a norm for me. I mean, trust me. There's nothing abnormal about what's happening. For Christ's sakes, how many people have had the gas key come off of their bolt carrier? One time on the goddamn giveaway gun. You know, at this rate in time, I hope to get the thing back, because I'd like to take a few guys out. I mean, even if it's only me and J-Dog get to go out. I mean, obviously I need to go out and make sure that that was the problem. I mean, I can't see why it wasn't. The gun was running 100%, and all of a sudden, just like that, it changed. But, case in point, Jay simply stated, all companies, even the best company, can run even the best companies can run 99.99% perfection, but still have something go wrong. And what sets the good companies apart, and the good owners apart, and the good people like Jay, one-man band there, the thing that sets them apart is how they handle when shit goes wrong. And Jay has been nothing but professional. You know, he wants this gun to run because when he takes a shit, it probably looks like a 5.57 somehow. Either the P90 or the pistol or a cartridge. He lives and breathes, you know, firearms, and that one for specialty. So, yeah, that was the first and only time he has fully dipped the mag. And I'm pretty sure that that's probably not going to happen again. Hard target, over the top. Yes, finally. Now for the drawing, and send it to its owner. Big congratulations to all involved. Thank you, sir. Yes, it is over. Giving people one more week. June 10th. If you're not involved and you want the opportunity to own that rifle and all of the shit that's going with it, put at least a $10 donation into Justin's final mission and do a video. Zeus, very big cheers to Justin. JR10, query, if you dislike Glock so much for the reasons stated, I'm mostly looks, why keep the G20? Yes, it's a 10mm, but there are increasing entries by manufacturers as a result of the growing 10mm popularity. The way I have always looked at it is that firearms are a tool. Yes, like to personalize them to an extent, but the bottom line is reliability. I am not a Glock fan or other fan. All I know is the weapon I count on when for something to go bang at night, or that will go boom when I need it. For me, it is ugly. Don't look at me, Glock. I'm good with that. It's reliability. It's not a pretty gun. It's not nearly as butt ugly as, say, a High Point, but it's the aesthetics. I mean, I shoot it good. For me, it's a 10mm pistol, and I want to own at least one of every one. I'd like to own 2 of them, so I would be happy to have another G20. The reliability, it has never failed. It has been out a lot. It has had every kind of round through it. Factory rounds, you know, shit, low power factory rounds, good factory rounds, experimentation with my brother-in-law's stuff. I do have the trigger with the over travel bar that you have to self-adjust. You know, from Ghost and the Ghost Rocket. and it has a pretty decent trigger in it. It also has the barrel that Jay from Elite sent me in it, and the fiber optic front in it. It's just it's a good shooting gun, and it's a high capacity 10mm. So if I was out in the woods and I was worried about bears, that's the gun that I want on my side. A high capacity 10mm, and I've also somehow ended up with, I think I have 25 or 28 mags for it. So it's because of its reliability. It's not the ugliest gun. I mean, maybe, too many of these and the over-exaggeration. It's not the ugliest gun. I mean, thankfully it still has somewhat of a small profile, but it is a tool. It is a very reliable tool. And for that reason, there'll always be one in the collection. I mean, shit. You're going on and on. And right now, the on my side gun is the G19, and the house gun was the one that I was carrying all day today, and that's the 5906. Joey, yes, the goal has been reached. Well, the mystery donor wasn't Chuck. The message was too nice. He would have said, "I'm tired of hearing Eric beg for money. Now shut the fuck up and get off my YouTube." Yeah, you're right on, and I'm sure one of those 5 thumbs up was Chuck. Wait, Big Redneck Papa, to me, almost any old school gun feels better in the hand than a polymer pistol. It's kind of like the glory hole at the truck stop on payday. It's alright, but it could be better. Tardisius, nice to see the mission goal reached. Hoorah! Yes, sir. And yeah, I still got shit I have to get out to you. Now I just feel compelled to find more shit to add to it. What the hell was I even going to send you? Oh, go figure. A couple of Zippos to go to Tardisius. A battle box. Oh yeah, see, there's my cut. Ooh, yeah. Basically, the knife stopped when it hit my my nail. A battle box and an Iraq veteran. Those are bound for Tardisius. I know. Get off your fucking ass, but Tardisius has just been, one of those awesome friends. I've known him a long time, and it'd be nice if someday that I could actually meet him. I know there'd be a disclaimer where we can't show anything but your gloved hands, but I mean we could arrange that. But he's a very private individual. I've tried to give him my phone number, but he's just like, I don't have a cell. I mainly communicate with smoke signals. It's like a Chippewa thing, I think. Yeah, I'm drinking this, but not really digging it. The Crazy Scotsman. To whoever made the large donation, big thank you indeed. It's fantastic to see and know that a veteran will get to go to the retreat, and we will get to pick that person. That is awesome. Trying to figure out who that person is going to be. Yeah, I know, it's rigged. Brad. Top quality women on the big screen as always, because most of them come from you, Brad. Oh, and by the way, I perused the latest round of stuff you sent today. It was really hard to make a good decision, but of the of the 15 or so, there was a few that had clothes on, so those are the ones that I picked. Mario Mosen, hey, congrats, bro. Glad we have great people in the gun community. Joey, shut the fuck up. Cheers to that. Eltenda, guys. Eltenda, you crazy fucker. Mario Mosen again. By the way, 5.7 sucks. Get rid of it. Mario, eat a dick. Smile Money. 1 comment rule. Damn, get ready for the read more button. Come on, I was kidding. But, you know, sometimes. See, but here's the thing, is most of, well, not most. Right now we've kind of weeded out the crazy people. I mean, just, you know, just the snowflakes that can only hit the I'm gay button and then move on. I'm kidding, because, you know, like the Crazy Scotsman and Josh may leave a shit ton of comments, but they are short comments, and they are all good comments, either, you know, a series of, you know, interactive questions and shit. So no, I would not give that up. So Smile Money, there, Mr. Holster, congrats. Thank you, sir. Aunt Keck, oh, I like pink. Aunt Keck, pink bikinis. Ed, yes indeed, goal met. Aunt Keck, it's okay, you can double dip with her anytime. And this one too. Aunt Keck, the toilet flushes in between are hysterical. It's not a well, it's Mother Nature flushing the toilet. It's my sub pit, because it never stops. In the middle of a drought, I think mine would still go off a few times a day. The rest of the time it goes off every 32 seconds. And again, excellent advice regarding how many rounds fired. Keep your mouth shut till you speak to your lawyer. Yeah, that was one. And the thing is the person that taught that class, the most extensive class I ever had, was my first conceal and carry. And that gentleman was a Minnesota Highway Patrol. I think the course was a little over 6 hours. And he was very thorough. And he's just like, you know, coming with personal experience. If you have a shoot and you know that no matter what, you were right and you were defending yourself, zip it. You say nothing until you've had a chance to collect yourself, get the adrenaline out of your system, and speak to an attorney. Ant again, what the fuck just happened? Your channel just went black. Oh, I'm sure. It's YouTube. They suck. Ant again. Okay, it's back. Thank God. Ant, not cool seeing you riled up. Oh yeah, I don't mean to blow up. This is the fun time. This is, you know, alcohol and fun and all that shit. But it still really pisses me off knowing what I and the rest of our inner circle do to help people. And yet, no matter what, you deal with a group of total idiots that somehow, I mean, first of all, have you heard me one time? And I can't even think, maybe the very first one. We do not require you to be subbed. I have a list of everybody that has been involved in this, and I would very appreciate it if you went over and you subbed to all of the guys that make this possible every single time. If you have to check out the channel and then sub them, they should just get a sub. Period. For all that these guys do. But to say that don't even bother entering because Eric just gives these rifles away, well, I thought of another one. Was it Roadie Outdoors? Don't know who he is, and as a matter of fact, I don't think he's put up a video since he won. Don't know who he is. Tara Farley, I didn't know who she was. Hell, we picked her because it fit all the parameters. She had a good video, and then boom, everybody. When the picking the winner video went up, it was like, did a good job. You picked a good person. I mean, I kept feeling good because I didn't know who Tara was. I haven't talked to her since then. Again, it's like the kiss of death. I think she's had only a couple videos since then. I haven't seen a video of her shooting it. Okay, so, oh, there you go. There's another person. Oh, I just give it to my friends. Like I've told you a million times. John Solar 283. I didn't know who John was. Yeah, He's one of my best friends now. I am so glad that that went down the way that it did. Not to mention all of the rifles that we have built and given to people that probably a lot of you don't even know about, because it wasn't about the fucking publicity. It was about, here's a rifle. America. Fuck. Rigged. Antigen, with regards to my hot sauce experience, I drank a gallon of whole milk in record fashion and spent the next 2 days curled up on a couch and spending much needed time with my friend Mr. Porcelain. Worst experience of my entire existence on this planet. Well, actually, it was the second compared to 8 years of Obama. Yeah. Dude, I have had some crazy hot sauce. To me, anybody, well, not anybody, a lot of these companies can just put out shit that will drip through a plastic container. Hell, Dave's Insanity Sauce says it can be used for removing oil stains from a cement driveway and removing wax from hardwood flooring. It's hot. It's really seriously nasty hot with zero flavor. What do I like? I like the ones that have some flavor. As a matter of fact, my sister turned me on to a show, which I guess is YouTube only, called Hot Ones. And I have to say that I have watched, I think, 5 of them so far from start to finish. I think there's a new one that went up today, and he has Tom Arnold on. But was it Pedram from Top Chef? Oh, she is gorgeous, and she is a hot fanatic. Tommy Chong. I think Tommy Chong, they could have lit a nuclear bomb off in his mouth because he was so fucking stoned that he didn't even notice. Some rapper who made it to like the 3rd one and had a... But basically the premise is they have a series of hot sauce cooked wings. And my sister just told me to check it out, and she told me about the hot sauce, and the reaction from some of these celebrities as they're eating these wings was priceless. But what she didn't mention is that while they're doing the wings, he's interviewing them. He's bringing up pictures from their Twitter, and he's telling them, or Instagram, or one of those, and he's just like, you know, more explanation is needed on this picture. And he does a great job. It's like a down to earth, just like me and you sitting around with someone like that. But the hot wings, the heat level gets picked up and up and up and up and up and up, and they have a hot sauce, and I need to check in and see if I can purchase some of that. But for me, I like a nice heavy level of heat, but it needs to taste good. And that's why I love Josh's FJ55 Iron Pigs, his hot sauce, because it brings the heat, but it has the first batch too, but this last batch had this really nice roasted. I think the batch before it had kind of the roasted peppers, but it kind of teetered on a little bit of a barbecue. Not that that's bad, because that would have been a great rub for doing ribs or, you know, chicken on the grill or something like that. But this last batch just had this really nice roasted, almost smoky roasted pepper flavor to it, and then it brings the heat. So that is what's more important than you know, praying to the porcelain god, Aunt Keck. I feel bad for you, man, because the sauce that you poured all over your hamburger would have probably put you on the ground if you would have just touched the rim and gone like that for a second. You would have known. Yeah. I don't need to tell you this. Oh my God. Josh, just had another update on my S7 Edge today, running great again. I had a recent update, and me not so much. Josh, alright, you get one comment from me from now on, princess. Oh, stop. Just keep them coming, Josh, because they're short, they're straight to the point, and they're good. They're good comments. I was kidding, so fuck off. Gillian 426. Well, Eric, I would say it was me, but I don't have that kind of money just laying around. I mean, yeah. Who has almost $3,000 just to throw towards? I mean, a very worthy cause. So much of the money actually gets used instead of like some of them, like Jim was talking about. I mean, look at their corporate office. Wonder how that got built. And I'm not talking about active heroes. Whoever did donate that amount, I just have to say thank you very much for a great gift support for a very good cause. Ammohead 73. Wow, I come back to check things out and the goal has been met. Huge thank you to the donor for putting it over the top. Can't wait to get my sweet Melania home and show her some Southern lovin'. Yeah, well, you know, knowing the way he is and that whole Southern lovin', I'm pretty sure that you haven't seen anybody snake a chamber quite like Ammohead 73. It's too loud, you're too old. Met the goal, so very damn cool, man. The holster you got looks sweet. I'm going for the one comment rule here, so thanks to the person who donated to get this great cause to its goal. Again, bring on the comments, I don't care. I have an old iPhone 5, I just don't update anymore, so they don't screw it up. Laugh out loud. Now, to the part about where people say it's rigged. Screw those losers. But everyone can rest at ease. I win. Laugh out loud. Okay, this comment is taking too long. Take care, brother. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Ammohead. Yeah, I remember when the SKS was $79 and also a case of 762x39 was the same price. Gun shows had so many of them back then that they could give the damn things away. Years later, I bought my first AK and it was only $229. Damn, just imagine the shit is going to cost 20 years from now. Well, as long as we keep liberal assholes like Obama out. Obama is what started it. I mean, I remember when I did my video showing my rifle, then Obama takes office, and just kiss the deals goodbye, because liberalism is so great. Ammohead 73 again. Damn, I'm sorry I forgot something. The read more button. Eat me, dick. Love you. I love you too. Sharky 762, are we anywhere? Oh, shit. Sharky 762, I'll go there, and the Smith's full metal slide and full semi-autos I've shot. Outshoot the G17 I've shot. Mind you, us Dutchies over here are mainly target shooters. Only shit I've ever had with a Glock was an early Gen 4, which tended to stovepipe a lot. They had problems with the Gen 4s. I remember when Pete put up a video. He had problems, he got rid of it, and he stayed away from Gen 4s for a long time, but I think they have that fixed. Glock, since then, fixed the recoil spring for the 9mm. They used to toss the 40 Smith & Wesson springs in the 9mm guns. Mr. Holster, wish I could watch the show today, but YouTube will only play it in HD, and my internet today is not great, and it would literally take me 24 hours to watch it. I am at 3-minute mark, and I've had to have it playing for 40 minutes. By the way, no brew yet, and I was interested in this beverage. Jonathan, congrats on the final push over the top. Cheers. Jim, Hornet Fixer. I'm in tears. So happy for this. I know, Jim. I know you love the brewer reviews. Joey Cuz, wish my layaways were short as 90 days. Joey Cuz, after reaching your weight loss goal, for the first thing you want to do is buy something big and brown and put it in your mouth. Hey, if that's what you want, who am I to judge? Actually, I've kind of rethought that. You know, all the cigars will have gone away, which means, you know, I'll just buy them and whatever. But I think I'd rather do something that simply, you know, when I look at it, it was like, that was for reaching my goal, and hopefully I don't go over it and then feel bad when I look at it and go, yeah, I got that for going over my goal. So I'm really thinking about getting myself one of the several Invicta watches that are on my watch list, and it would actually be cheaper than a box of cigars. So I think that's probably what's going to happen. Joey, hey, I have sent you new pictures of Mama to use, but I guess they don't make the cut. Well, did you like the one of her tan lines? Joey, I checked out those pictures of Mama, and A, I'm pretty sure those aren't Mama, and B, Mama don't wear much clothes, does she? Joey Cuz, you should have had a fuck counter, because I lost count. Joey, cheers, hats off to Justin's final mission and everyone that got involved. And that's Joey. That Joey's is the last comment. I'm going to hit the refresh button, and if I see Mr. Holster, I'm going to shit. Oh. Joey gets knocked off the podium, and Bulwark 1911. I was elected to represent the people of Pittsburgh, not Paris. I fucking love this man. Oh, let me guess. That was his speech as he backs out of the Paris Accord and says, fuck you again to Obama. Because all of the environmental douchebags that want to be part of that versus what it does for your economy. Again, a cheers to Donald Trump. Trump train, my president. I love that guy. I've been holding it so long and not drinking that it actually got warm. Delirium Red. Kind of unlike any Belgian-style beer that I have had. The only thing it really had going for it was that it was 8%. A very sweet, floral, perfume-like taste. I unfortunately, I can't. I'm gonna have to go with like a 4. Friday, tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have the crazy Scotsman on. So this is the last opportunity, so that you guys know what's coming. I kind of want to throw in a heavy hitter for tomorrow. Let's look at double IPA. Cone Gnome the Barbarian. Imperial India Pale Ale from Barley John's. Well, if it's a double, it better be over 10%. Unfiltered, unpasteurized. Ooh, it's a live beer. 8.6%, 85 IBUs. Richmond, Wisconsin. Well, that just kind of maybe sunk it, but I'll take a look at this one tomorrow. And, yeah, I think I'll maybe grab a sweet one and head upstairs and go edit this shit. And I'll say cheers, thank you. Oh, somebody left an open beer here. Cheers and thank you, everybody that has Yeah. Everybody that yeah, and you know, Smile Money, you know, it's okay. I will, you know, I'll accept multiple comments. I'm just saying sometimes, but they're always good. I have to give full disclosure on that. Every time there's a shit ton of comments, they're all quality ones. So Josh, Crazy Scotsman, just keep them coming, brother. Cheers, and we will see you guys tomorrow, and make sure to check out Blog Radio with the Crazy Scotsman.